Hello, good morning, Sam. Thank you very much for submitting this full paper the other day. So I'm just going to give you some brief feedback on how well you would have done if this had been an actual mock exam. So I can see here your work is very thorough. Your two consequences question is very clear. So just to remind you what we're looking for here when we're doing two consequences, we're looking for 4 marks for knowledge and understanding, 4 marks on specifically explaining the consequences, and that's broken up into two 4-mark sections. Features of the period are analysed to explain a consequence is what I'm looking for in one half of the answer and the other as well. Specific information about the topic, so the knowledge is given. So let's just see how well you did on that one. One consequence of the gold rush for migration was it promoted the image of the West. Great, yeah. The gold rush caused the West to seem like a place where people could find success and get a new life. This was consequently a major pull factor to the West, causing the population of California to increase. Brilliant. So here, the kind of language I'm using, causing, here essentially meaning leading to increase, leading to an increase, etc. Very well explained. Lots of specific knowledge there, dates, events, etc., and statistics, which makes that quite a tight answer. So good job there. 4 marks for that. Another consequence was a rapid increase in the non-native population. This rapid increase was due to people come from overseas. In addition. Okay. So, but the problem is, this is America in the 1840s, and so when you say the okay, gotcha. So others, yeah, that makes perfect sense. Yeah, the rapid increase in migration, non-native Americans, that makes sense. The boom towns, yeah, migrate away from their land. Okay. Uh, yeah, I think that's worthy of 4 marks there. So you got total 8 marks for that question. Well done. Um, right, narrative account explaining the key events, conflict with plain Indians. So it was conflict with plain Indians. Okay. Um, okay, so just the moving of the Dakota Sioux reservations and poor harvest of 1861. Yeah, so for the narrative style questions, what we're looking for here. Um, so clear sequence of events, um, links between issues, events, and some logical, clear structure. And of course, lots of accurate own knowledge. That's AO1 there. So AO2 is for the sequencing of the events, looking at cause, consequence, or change. Quite similar to the last question. Cutworms devastated crops, animal cash payments did not arrive, and yep, awesome, very good. Many of the Dakota Sioux to starve. This then led to Little Crow's War. I like that, you're linking it. It's very clearly narrative in style and form. They could not contain them, Little Crow, okay. The Indian Agency, lots of specific knowledge here as well. Killed settlers despite this, when as a result, 2,000 Dakota Sioux were captured and sent to a reservation where food was again scarce. Sand Creek Massacre after 3 years of raids and attacks led by yeah, excellent. Tried to come up with Sand Creek under the impression he was under the protection of the US government, however. Chivington was appointed. Yeah, this is an outstanding answer. Very, very good answer, that one. You give the narrative. There's a very clear sequence of events. You've gone for chronological there. I can see where you've linked between paragraphs and within a paragraph as well. And there was a lot of accurate and relevant knowledge there. Outstanding answer. Clearly 8 marks. So we're on top marks so far. The Timber Culture Act was important because the Selma player gave homesteaders more land. The Act promised further. It was important because it solved the problem of the lack of wood, promoting the settlement on the plains. Yep. Plains could help reduce the damage made in houses and crops established by homesteads damaged by the drastic. Does that say? Um, wind conditions. Trees planted in typical act as a wind block, consequently helping protecting crops, leading to an increase in crop yields. Yeah, absolutely. Also reduce the damage caused by tornadoes and other natural disasters, such as flooding. Therefore, promoting the settlement of the plains, they would be more successful. Yeah, homesteads. Conclusion: Typical Act led to an increase in successful homesteaders due to less wind damage, more wood for building and land, and this is important because it made more people self-exposed if they believe they have more chances of success. So there's quite a lot of detail about the reasons why it was introduced. So, settlement of the plains. I'd probably add just a section in there saying that it didn't achieve exactly what it aimed to do, which was to plant large areas with trees, because some people took advantage of this opportunity to acquire land by fraudulently claiming that they were planting trees, and other places trees could not be planted at all, which reduced the number. And then in 1878, Congress reduced the amount of land that you had to actually plant the trees on from 40 acres to 10, because they realized that it was quite difficult to achieve this. But yeah, I'd say that was. So explanation is given showing analysis of importance. I think you do that. Shows a binding reason that is coherent, logically structured, certainly. And there's accurate and relevant information included throughout, and you show good knowledge throughout the answer there. So I don't think it would be less than an 8 there. So good job there. Okay, Johnson County War was important to the reduction of power of the capital ranchers, angering relations between ranchers and homesteaders, despite the fact that the trial of capital ranchers was completed in the widely important to lose basic power in Wyoming. Great intro, very clear outline of what you're going to be talking about. I already know this is going to be a very well-developed answer. Yeah, Ella Watson, Jim Averill, very good. Johnson County War was important for the relation. Okay. Bit brief. No. The end of the flag was important because it reduced tension between homesteaders and cattlemen, improved the relations, include mainly created tension due to cattlemen's loss of power. So let's have a look at. Oh yeah, we're looking for 2 well-developed explanations, and you talk about the actual events, and you talk about the relations between the cattle ranchers and the homesteaders. Probably could have done with a little bit more context about the animosity between them, but I'd say overall there's certainly enough in there to merit to knowledge quite a few characteristics of the period. Yeah. I would say that's 7 or 8. So let's go for 7 on that one. Well done.